Hi everyone, I'm Andreen and this is Howard, and we are here today to give you more shofar information and sounds. And we've been playing for a week now in this month of Elul as we're working our way up to Rosh Hashanah. And we haven't really talked about what the calls mean or anything, but we did talk about that a few years ago, and probably every year, but I wanted to go over that again, just on a physical and a kind of spiritual level. So there are three basic calls. When we hear the call of the shofar, we consider each of the calls as an embodiment on our path. The tekiyah, which is that long, steady note, says, I'm here, I'm whole, I'm solid. The tekiyah blast serves to wake us from our comfort, our complacency, and our cynicism. It's more compelling even than the sound of an incoming text message or a custom ringtone. It's like a medieval trumpet fanfare that announces the appearance of royalty. Turn your attention to the impending approach of all-encompassing authority, the unconditional sovereignty, and the interconnectedness of all things. Then the shvarim, which is 3 medium-sized blasts, literally means broken or crushed. And it sounds like a wailing cry as our hearts break when we realize all the ways that we have come up short of our potential this past year. The broken shvarim call reminds us that there are shattered elements of the divine in everything. That our work, tikkun olam, the repairing of the world, is to discover the divine pieces and bring them back together. So when we listen to the shvarim, it cries of a fractured whole, longing to be one again. We feel the sorrow of our infant selves, separated from the source of nourishment and nurturing that can feed and sustain us, if only we can reconnect with that wholeness. I'm smiling because we have a Blue Jay friend who's here on the table with us. He's coming to get some more peanuts. Part of that fractured whole coming back. And then this truah, which is the 9 staccato blasts. The truah's staccato blasts can act as breadcrumbs, bite-sized pieces, peanuts, or baby steps. And they can lead us back to a path that we are meant to walk. Truah is vibration, like an earthquake shaking our core, asking us to stir things up, to get out of a rut, and to make a change toward the higher calling. The word teshuvah is to turn, and it's often reinterpreted as return or going back. But rather than going backwards to where we've been, let's instead turn forward toward the path we will now walk, shaking off the past and setting our sights on the future, picking up the pieces of the truah bursts, the morsels that will step by step lead you back to the connection that feels both familiar and unique. It's a stuttering blast, like the striking of a flint, which ignites the spark of your potential, kindling the divine that resides in you, becoming a strong, steady flame that roars like that final blast. And I have a random chime on my phone that just shows up to tell me that the divine is here, and I just love that exclamation points of that little last piece. So the tekiyah, the final tekiyah, returns us to that solid wholeness, the oneness of all. So that's the different calls, sort of in a nutshell. And we've talked about them before, but I just thought it would be good right now in this, as we head into the second week of Elul, to review what those calls mean when you hear them and how they feel in your body when you hear them. So, oh, Clubby, you want to come get more peanuts? Okay, come on. You can hear him probably.
That's the little. The other one.
He's got both in the
Good
beak.
work.
Good job. Picking up the pieces. Okay, so now we're gonna do some calls. Should we add more?
You probably should.
Okay, let's try.
Okay, we're gonna do a whole second. What do we do?
Yeah, I'll just call.
Okay,
Let's call.
you call.
Tikia. Shvarim Trua. Tikia. Tikia. Shvarim. Tikia. Tikia. Trua. Tikia. Happy Elul. Happy second week of Elul. We'll see you here tomorrow.